Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
12.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He beams one deep right side. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Burrow again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Gun. Stop. 11. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go. 12. 11 mighty.
To throw again, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Complete some mustard on that throw to Bijan. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. Able to get it to Moore. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period.
Yeah.
End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. They're out and set. First and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Back now, pressure on its way. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss. A rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Offense to the line for second down. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. All right, here we go. Second down. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Tight end going in motion here. Second and 10 now. Fits it through the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's first and 10 at the 28. Throwing is Willis. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They go play action here. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Get set.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Panthers get it back after making their third first half interception.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Cut near the goal line. Yes, the Carolina touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he can escape no longer. They roam over and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next?
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers hit it back as he ties the single-season record. That's his 14th interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Here's Willis. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Buying some time right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On point, ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen.
Woo! I am not sure how we didn't see a safety right there. Oh my gosh, I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back and was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
Trying again, followed. They get him again, and this time it's for points. That is going to be a safety. And that drive, Brock, I'm calling that the 2-2-2. 2 plays, 2 sacks for the defense, and 2 points for him as well, thanks to that safety.
You kind of felt it building, right? That's what happens with defenses. They can feel and sense, and they get that momentum. They get the first takedown, they come right back and get that second. Now it's imperative this offense responds because you've infused that defense with a bunch of momentum.
This, our last play of the quarter. Play action on first down. Got Williams, and it's complete. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. In on the tackle was Jonathan Cooper.
30, Cardinals 7.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake here. Taking a deep shot here. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Willis looking to throw.
The 3rd down pass.
Carolina in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own
Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be Cardinals football.
On 2.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
11, 11.
First down, Burrow to throw. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
11, 11, 11, 11.
First down from the red zone. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Second down now, 7 to go.
It's just set. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, so it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Rolling left, buying some time, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Kate, you can give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player on that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
All the QBs in this league, they love their slot guys. We see it all over the NFL, that close relationship between quarterback and slot receiver. They play in such, well, just such chemistry. But then when you get a defender that can get in the middle of it and mix it up and read and react in that kind of way, you get interceptions right out of the slot. That is a job well done.
Gun.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
They send a man in motion. Burrow to the air now. Throwing deep for the end zone. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. It's the Cardinals dealing with 3rd and still 10 to go.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow. He has the 1st over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Robinson on the inside give. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Here we go.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
11 MT. 12.
Throwing is Burrow. He's on the move. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Spins out of one stop. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now. They go play action on first. Looking right, and he finds him. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. They are throwing it again. The throw is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This is taken in at the 13. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
11, Thomas. 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And they pick him off again. No one around. He's got space. And the Panthers take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
First down, Carolina.
Willis. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Willis now. Finds a man, right side. He'll have the first down and even more. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On two, ready?
First and 10 now from the 30.
11, MT, pace. Here we go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Gun. Gun.
From the 36. Now they'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be Panthers football. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing is Willis. Buys time, rolling right. All the way to the right, it's intercepted! Picked up by Shaq Thompson. And forget the interception, he makes this a pick-6 touchdown! Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals take a molehill off that mountain as they still trail by 27.
17. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
The Panthers take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Willis to throw it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's Willis. Throw complete to Williams. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers trying to end this before the final quarter. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
Cardinals 17.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it with Bijan. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Third and short, it's Burrow. He fires one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Cardinals have it, 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them.
I'm 1, ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's get set. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Back.
From the red zone now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now Burrow. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
They're going down swinging. We see here getting ready for an onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's going to push one deep down the road. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Carolina. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers tack on 7 more to their lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Looking to throw, Burrow. Finds his target, Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Here we go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers, they're going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. They connect on the deep shot. Yes, the Carolina touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers continue adding on to that lead.
Cardinals 24.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Staying with Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
It's good set. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's caught for the 1st. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. 11. Shot.
Throwing is Burrow. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
12 yards to go.
Gun. Shot. Shot.
Burrow back to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining.
I'm fine, ready?
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Shot.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. Shot.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And the defender comes away with it. And he crosses out of bounds, and now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. Well, no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. Wow, they're gonna pass it here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long.
Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So it's the Panthers who take this one.